We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Game 2 of the World Series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Detroit Tigers. It's Game 2 of the World Series. Next. Jamie Villanueva is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we...
Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your Detroit Tigers.
Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, Matty, you've got to keep an eye on Yasiel Puig. He's hit 5 home runs in his last 10 games, so he's got to be oozing with confidence right now. He's the guy in that lineup that these pitchers have to hold down if they're going to even try to be successful.
Jamie Villanueva will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And, guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust at the...
Leading up for the Tigers, the designated hitter, Brian Valentine.
First offering on its way. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Hall has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Batting second, the first baseman, Jeff Braswell.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
1 out, nobody on. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Batting third.
Standing in now, Billy Shirley. And he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. So a full count now.
3-2.
Hard hit ball to second. DaCosta scoops it up. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail it here 2-0. Leading off the inning, Henry Sierra, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. Stepping into the box, Nicholas Castellanos. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Castellanos.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And a curveball. This one clocked at 78, and it's 0-2.
You could clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
Batting 6th, the left fielder, Lloyd Nieto.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. Nieto, a Venezuelan-born ball player. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and the Tigers are into the hit column now. That's their first hit of the contest.
Hey, one of the things that makes it so tough to pitch is you consistently have to make good pitches. Even on 2-0, you just can't lay one right down the middle.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to nip a corner right there, but hats off, challenging 2-0 in a fastball count. He came and got some.
Batting 7.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. From the stretch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, O'Rourke. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll go now to the top of the third. D-backs lead it 2-0. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. As we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The center fielder, Brian Goodwin.
First pitch on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Goodwin is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now another 1-2. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Batting 9.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
Kevin
Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. The 1-2. Drilled down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Into the box now Brian Valentin.
The designated hitter.
As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is over to first. Valentine takes it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail things here 2-0. So striding forward now,
Jeff
Braswell. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
1-0 the count. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Two balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
The right fielder, number 1.
Stepping in now, Billy Shirley. A ball and no strikes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Stepping up to the plate, Henry
Now
Sierra. First 2 men in
baseman.
the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Leading up for the Tigers, the third baseman, Nick Castellanos.
And now a pitch on the way. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Fouled off. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Into the box now, Lloyd Nieto. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
A bouncer to the left side. Bregman gloves it, and that's the second out. Striding into the box, Orlando Arcia. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Orlando Arcia.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses low with it. 2-0. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Stepping in, Brian Goodwin. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The center fielder, Brian Goodwin.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So digging in now, Kevin Plawecki. He'll start things out in the sixth for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. The 2-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box, Brian Valentin.
The designated hitter.
As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0 is taken for ball two.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Oh, right down Main Street with that one. 2-2.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Baseman, Jeff Braswell.
Standing in now, Jeff Braswell, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a nice job there by the 2-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
The right fielder, number 1.
In now, Billy Shirley. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
One.
Back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Tigers leave 1. Still down 3-0. Leading off the inning, Henry
Leading up
Sierra,
for the
and they'll
Tigers,
need him to get something
the
going
second
here.
baseman,
Starting to run out of
Henry
time. They haven't been able to score
Sierra.
any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Nick Castellanos now,
Castellanos.
as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. And he misses with it. 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Now batting, shortstop.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now the 1-0. High in the air out towards shallow right. Puig's got a read on it, and that retires the side. 1 left for Detroit. They trail it here 3-0. Now at the plate, Brian Goodwin. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Here comes the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. The windup and the 0-1. That's strike two on a well-placed changeup around the knees. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Fouled away.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Swihart gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Goodwin is retired, and there's one away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Now batting, the catcher, Kevin.
Into the box now, Kevin Plawecki. As he's
1-1-1.
the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. Standing in, Brian Valentin. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, and they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Popped up. Bregman in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Now the 1-1 pitch is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Hit back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts.
Now batting, first baseman.
Into the box, Jeff Braswell, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. Tigers leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in once again, Billy Shirley. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
Billy Shirley.
First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
The 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Standing in now, Henry Sierra. No balls and a strike to count. One out, nobody on. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. The 1-2. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Ready now, Nicholas Castellanos. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Two and 0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
2 balls and a strike to count. 2 out, nobody on. And it misses. 3-1 now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
The 3-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Last breath for the Tigers. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Diamondbacks have evened up this World Series at 1 game apiece. Ben Perez pitches well enough to get the W. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks.